When do you think the insane-o-meter has topped out? Donald Trump adds farting to his list of atrocities.
Jimmy Kimmel has once again roasted Trump, but this time the comedian went all out by mocking Trump for allegedly passing gas and labeling him as a bad boy. Kimmel also suggested that Trump should consider incorporating some vegetables into his diet.
Military guys up here. Excuse me.
What more could one anticipate from Trump? After all, he is a corrupt offender.
As you may know, maybe you don't know, opening arguments began this morning in the people of the state of New York versus Donald Jessica Trump, the city that never sleeps versus the defendant who keeps nodding off during the trial.
Although Trump portrays himself as a confident and capable leader, the reality is that he is entangled in numerous legal issues. His legal predicaments are so numerous that they could be compared to the multiple lives of a cat.
The defendant was very defensive this morning. He was in all caps mode and then some. He posted witch hunt, he posted election interference, little bursts of lunacy like a crazy man yelling at no one on a street corner.
He's currently dealing with a total of 4 criminal cases, each with their own set of 91 felony charges. In addition to that, he's also facing a couple of lawsuits. It's worth noting that no former U.S. president has ever encountered such legal turmoil prior to Trump's presidency.
Said Trump orchestrated a criminal scheme to corrupt the 2016 election and tried to cover it up by lying in his business records over and over and over again, 3 overs.
Let's now discuss Jimmy Kimmel's recent mockery of President Trump in light of reports that the latter has been passing gas during the trial involving Stormy Daniels' hush money case.
Also says there's nothing wrong with trying to influence an election, and there's nothing wrong with playing hide the mushroom with the star of the movie Hot Shower 6.
Donald Trump has added another questionable act to his already lengthy list of misdeeds: farting. This latest development only adds to the already chaotic nature of his presidency.
From credible sources who know what's going on in the courtroom, and what I'm hearing is that, take it for what it's worth, but that Donald Trump is actually farting in the courtroom.
Below is Jimmy Kimmel's response to the breaking wind story.
Just when you think the insane-o-meter has topped out, Donald Trump adds farting to his list of atrocities. We're in uncharted territory here.
However, Kimmel emphasized that these rumors have not been verified by anyone else.
Of course, we don't know for sure that Trump was the one farting in court, so it would not be right for me to state that he was. So I cannot in good conscience report that Trump was pumping gas like a Barstow Texaco, but I can report, to borrow a phrase that he likes to use when spreading rumors, many people were saying Trump was farting in court, and not just saying it, having a lot of fun with it.
Kimmel didn't shy away from discussing the impact of the #TrumpSS trend on social media and how it added to the already pungent atmosphere in court. It's just another typical day in Trump's chaotic world of legal issues and shocking theatrics.
This was trending on Twitter, odor in the court, as was Trump stinks. There are many fun little nuggets.
The talk show host seized the opportunity to infuse some levity into the tense situation. He put his own amusing spin on the court illustrations by portraying the jury donning gas masks. Additionally, he produced comical videos where Trump's speeches were hilariously cut short by fart sounds. Nonetheless, Kimmel promptly cautioned that the rumors about Trump's antics in court were unsubstantiated.
Way to prove Donald Trump was the one who dealt it. So please don't repost this video with a dumb caption like Julius Squeezer or the shard of the deal or you have the right to remain silent but deadly.
Donald Trump, the former president of the United States, has been embroiled in several legal battles, with one of the most significant cases being referred to as the Manhattan hush money case. The situation dates back to March 30th, 2023, when Trump was charged with falsifying business records. This charge is linked to payments made to silence rumors of alleged affairs before the 2016 election. The case has been a source of controversy and intrigue, with many speculating about the possible implications for Trump's political career and legacy. Some have argued that the charges could be a significant blow to Trump's reputation and could even lead to his impeachment. Others have suggested that the charges are politically motivated and that they represent a targeted attack on Trump by his political opponents. Regardless of the outcome of the case, it is clear that Trump's legal troubles are far from over. In addition to the Manhattan hush money case, Trump has faced a range of other indictments, including charges of tax fraud, money laundering, and obstruction of justice. These charges, along with the ongoing investigations into Trump's business dealings and personal life, have cast a long shadow over his legacy and left many wondering what the future holds for the controversial former president. Despite the uncertainty surrounding Trump's legal troubles, one thing is certain: the Manhattan hush money case is likely to be one of the most closely watched legal battles in recent history. As the case unfolds, we can expect to see intense media scrutiny, heated political debates, and a great deal of public interest in the outcome. Whether or not Trump is found guilty of the charges against him, it is clear that his legal troubles will continue to be a major source of controversy and debate for years to come.
Trump's hush money trial had the day off today in New York, giving our former president a well-deserved chance to nap and fart at home.
Let's explore the allegations against Trump. He's been charged with an astounding 34 felony counts in connection with a scheme to silence individuals, such as Stormy Daniels, who were involved in extramarital affairs during his presidential campaign. Trump's attorney at the time, Michael Coe, managed these payoffs and argued that they were simply standard business expenditures.
Trump has been miserable in court. He said there is no more horrible thing for Donald Trump than just having to sit there and be quiet. Well, that's the case. He's going to love prison. He's going to have a great time.
Alvin Bragg, the Manhattan District Attorney, is not backing down in his pursuit of justice against former President Donald Trump. The case against Trump has been ongoing since April 15th, and Bragg is leading the charge. Despite Trump's attempts to delay the trial, the judge has denied his lawyer's request for more time. Trump is not taking the charges lying down, however. He has repeatedly claimed that the charges are part of a political game and that there has been election interference. Trump's defense team is working tirelessly to prove his innocence, but the prosecutors are not convinced. They believe that Trump is using his political status to evade responsibility and that he may have had malicious intentions with his actions. The charges against Trump are serious and could have severe consequences. The prosecutors are not taking this case lightly and are working hard to build a strong case against the former president. In addition to this case, there is also a New York civil fraud case on the table. This adds even more pressure to Trump as he faces the possibility of multiple legal battles. The outcome of this case could have a significant impact on Trump's future. If he is found guilty, it could tarnish his legacy and make it difficult for him to return to the political arena. On the other hand, if he is found innocent, it could bolster his reputation and give him a platform to continue his political career. Regardless of the outcome, this case is a reminder that no one is above the law. The justice system is designed to hold everyone accountable, regardless of their status or position in society. Alvin Bragg and his team are committed to upholding the law and ensuring that justice is served.
He's been asking people to please show up for protests outside of the courtroom, and some of them actually have.
The Trump Organization has faced extensive scrutiny and surveillance in recent years, following allegations of fraudulent activity. In response to these accusations, the organization has taken steps to prevent further wrongdoing, including hiring a watchdog to monitor their operations for the next 3 years. Despite these efforts, the organization and its leader, Donald Trump, have faced significant consequences for their actions. In a scathing ruling, Judge Gorin criticized Trump and his team for their lack of remorse and likened them to notorious criminals in a video game. The judgment against the organization amounted to a staggering $457 million, with daily accruing interest. While Trump's legal team managed to reduce the penalty to $175 million on appeal, the organization is still facing a significant financial burden. In addition to the monetary impact, the scandal has also damaged the reputation of both the organization and its leader. In an effort to salvage his reputation, Trump has pursued further appeals in the hopes of reducing the financial and reputational damage caused by this scandal. However, it remains to be seen whether these efforts will be successful in restoring the trust and credibility that has been lost as a result of the organization's fraudulent activities.
The gang at Fox and Friends, for one, have been twisting themselves into pretzels trying to convince their viewers that this trial isn't just bad for Trump, it's a big problem for the presidency itself.
The federal 2020 election case has been causing a stir lately. Federal prosecutors are alleging that former President Donald Trump was actively attempting to prevent President Joe Biden from being inaugurated and overturning the 2020 election results. The accusations against Trump are severe and have resulted in 4 major charges. The first and most significant charge against Trump is conspiracy to defraud the United States. This is a grave charge that implies Trump was involved in a scheme to undermine the integrity of the U.S. electoral system. If proven, this could have severe consequences for the former president. The second charge against Trump is conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. This charge suggests that Trump was involved in a plan to prevent the certification of the 2020 election results. This is a very serious accusation as it undermines the democratic process and could have led to a constitutional crisis. Finally, Trump has been charged with obstruction of an official proceeding for actively working to prevent the certification of the 2020 election results by using his power and influence. The former president faces severe consequences if the charges against him are proven. The federal 2020 election case is a grave matter, with Trump being charged with conspiracy against rights, specifically the right to vote. This accusation suggests that Trump worked with others to prevent certain individuals from exercising their right to vote, undermining the foundation of democracy. The implications of this case are far-reaching, and its outcome remains uncertain. Nonetheless, it is clear that the future of American democracy is at stake.
Who wrote, Trump is struggling to stay awake. His eyes were closed for a short period. He was jolted awake when Todd Blanche's lawyer nudged him while sliding a note in front of him. Now, tomorrow, the judge will officially weigh in on whether L. Ron Hubbard violated that gag order he's been violating repeatedly all week on Truth. So
Trump's legal troubles have not come to an end just yet. Along with 6 other individuals, including Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell, he has been tagged as a co-conspirator. Trump is currently attempting to avoid prosecution by claiming immunity for any actions he committed while in office. However, the Supreme Court has yet to make a decision on whether or not he is exempt from charges. One of the charges against Trump involves the 2020 election in Georgia, where he is accused of attempting to manipulate the results. This is a serious offense in the United States, and Trump faces a laundry list of charges, including racketeering conspiracy and falsifying documents. His associates, such as Rudy Giuliani and Mark Meadows, are also embroiled in this case. The trial is scheduled to begin in August, but Trump's lawyers are doing their best to delay it. Another case against Trump involves the hoarding of classified federal documents, with allegations that he lied to the FBI about it. This case is particularly bizarre and shocking. Although it's just another Tuesday for Trump, things are heating up for Shady as his trial is set for May. Trump's lawyers are already trying to delay the trial, which is a classic move for them. It seems like they only have one trick up their sleeve when it comes to legal battles. Trump has his work cut out for him, but he's no stranger to the spotlight, even if it's not always for the best reasons.